What's going on YouTube? Lil Unc back again with another reaction. Today we got NBA legends and players explain why Michael Jordan would destroy today's NBA, man. The last Michael Jordan reaction will be at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. We on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Tell me which one to react to next. Turn on post notifications. Follow me on the gram at Lil Unc Official. Link in the description, man. What else? My Modell's affiliate link is in the description as well. Anybody who's looking to shop in Modell's, man, if you use my link, it would be greatly appreciated to help your boy out, man. And without further introduction, let's get into it.
So you probably heard the media or people that watch Michael Jordan play live say that he could average 45 to 50 points in today's NBA. And if I had to give my take on it, James Harden averaged 36 points per game on 44% field goal shooting in this era. DeMar DeRozan had a scoring streak averaging at least 35 points per game this season. And I brought DeRozan up because offensively, he got the same mid-range game like Michael Jordan, and this was the best season of his career. Keep in mind, both of these players are not even in the same stratosphere as Michael Jordan. Jordan averaged 37 points in a season with hand checking. Imagine no hand checking with the defensive 3-second rule that the NBA implemented in the 2001-02 season. Michael Jordan will be slashing every...
There was no defensive 3 seconds in Michael Jordan's era. He was camping. They was camping in the paint. Y'all, I know the big man was sitting like that. Nope. My man can't shoot. I'm sitting. What? Right here. Right. Damn. I did not know that. That's crazy.
Second. And I suggest you after this video watch Luka Doncic on JJ Redick's podcast. He explained why it's easier to score in the NBA than in Europe. So anyway, I know Jordan will be unstoppable with modern spacing and no hand checking. Also, I'm not fond of the myth that Jordan was a terrible three-point shooter in his early years. In his first 4 years in the league, he never shot over 70 three-pointers in a single season. That's less than 1 attempt per game. The three-point shot wasn't a focal point in Jordan's era. When he was 26 years old in the 89-90 season, he shot 245 three-pointers. He made over 37% of them. That is a good three-point percentage. And in the 96 season, he shot 42% from the three-point line. And even though the three-point shot wasn't a renowned part of his game, he would have shot a few more three-pointers in today's NBA. If I had to give an estimate, he would have had a season where he averaged 40 to 43 points per game. So I want to show you NBA legends and players who talked about how good Michael Jordan will be in today's NBA. So enjoy the video, man.
How would you envision, what would Michael Jordan be if he played in the game today, the way the game is different from the way it was in his era?
He'd average 45, and the league would be complaining about 2 players. They'd be like, Mike is too good, and the kid named Shaq down in Orlando is too dominant. What are we going to do?
When you think back to what those defenses...
Yo. Nah, Shaq. Of course, he had to add himself in there. Respectfully, though, Shaq one of the greats.
allowed to do and how defense is played now in the NBA, what would Michael Jordan do in today's NBA?
Probably average 45, 50 a game.
As far as LeBron and Michael, if Michael played in this era, he'll average 50. He average 50 points.
How many points do you think
tough.
Jordan could average in today's NBA?
What's the most he ever averaged? 37?
37-1.
All right, so 40 easy. 40 easy. 40 easy. Yeah, 40 easy. Like 40 is easy. 40 would be.
Yeah. It only makes sense, bro. They wasn't even scoring as much points as they score. Like the team's total points I'm talking about right now. The team total points went up. So most definitely Jordan gonna get a lot of those buckets, bro. Come on, bro. He averaging 40. That's different.
Because Harden, I think Harden a couple of years ago averaged 36. Right. So you figure Jordan could average 40 with no problem. I'm gonna ask both of you guys.
And you add to that when he averaged 37, he was doing it with twos. They weren't even no three. They weren't shooting 3-pointers like how they shoot now. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if Michael decided to shoot 6, 7 threes a game like they do now. 40 would have been easy.
If Michael played today, he'd probably average almost 50 a game. I mean, he really would, because you wouldn't be able to touch him on the perimeter, so he'd be shooting a ton of free throws.
Yeah, so when everybody does this like Michael LeBron comparison, it's like you almost can't, it's not the same game that they're playing.
It's not the same game. You're right, it's not. It's not the same game. I would have loved to see LeBron play during in the 90s.
You played in both eras. How many points do you think Jordan would literally average per game?
Today?
Today.
Phew.
Yeah, I don't know how LeBron would fare back then, man. No 3-second rule, they just standing there. You have to go right over LeBron, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no easy buckets, man. You gonna have to lay me, nigga. Shit like that, like. Ain't no time for no games. Jordan was really splitting the defense. All that.
Phew. More than James Harden.
James Harden had a season he averaged 36.
More than that. For sure.
Really?
For sure. And I was at the Jordan era.
Yeah.
I was in the LeBron, Kobe,
yeah,
Duncan, and I was at the tail end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I played with these guys.
Right.
I've seen all the three-point balls go
Right.
up. They can't. Jordan, no way. Jordan would average 50.
You believe Jordan would average 50?
If he wanted to.
Right.
Like James Harden wants to average 50. He just can't.
Right.
He got 38.
Right.
Amazing.
Right.
If Jordan wants to average 50, if he was playing his era, I think he averages 50. And this is no disrespect to any of the guys.
Current players.
That's killing, like
Right.
KD, you know.
Yeah, all those guys.
Yeah, I don't want
the guys, Steph and LeBron and all those guys. Yeah.
Said between 45 and 50 because it reminded me so much of how Wilt Chamberlain seemed to be just dropped in a different era when he was averaging 50 and 25. That's what Michael Jordan represented for the era he came in. Think about it. He was MVP of the league while teams were still flying commercial. Okay? The rigor isn't the same. The physicality in today's game isn't the same. And one of the things that you didn't acknowledge, all NBA defense, he will be getting steals. He will be getting out in transition, catching lobs, 3-on-2, 2-on-1, and also getting to the free throw line. In the NBA Finals in the early 90s, he scored 63 in the 80s versus the great Boston Celtics. And yes, there are a handful of great defensive teams in today's game. The Bucks, both teams in LA, the Toronto Raptors. But you know what else it is, Greeny? A lot of bottom feeders. So say against the great teams, he would average 40, no doubt. Against the bad teams, the lottery teams, he would definitely average 50 against those squads.
What about these other guys who are playing in today's
Jordan would have averaged 45, 50.
in today's game?
The point I was making is you allow great shooters freedom to roam, freedom with no hand check. You can't crowd me, and I got a clear sight at the rim, then it's going to be lights out, baby. But it's so hard to play defense in today's game because they allow the offense to go wherever they want.
Okay, but if Jordan's averaging, I mean, be honest here. If Jordan in his prime, Jordan in the early 90s, is
In
averaging.
today's rules.
Yeah, today's rules is averaging 40.
He would average 40.
Okay.
I think he would average 40.
Okay, but didn't he average 39 one year, or 37.1? So Kobe's going to average 40.
Kobe would be up there. Kobe would be up there as well.
In today's game, the rules as they are, how would Jordan do, and how many points do you believe he would average?
I don't think anybody's averaging 60 or 70.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, those days are over with.
Nobody's going to get Wilt 50 a game, huh?
Not 50 a game. No, that's not going to happen. But I will say this: Michael Jordan would average whatever he want to average.
You believe he can get 40 a night?
Yeah, he can. I mean, yeah. If yeah, there's no question about it.
40 a night,
Yeah,
Mark. 40.
yeah.
How you going to get 40? If you go to
I'm not here to break it down and decipher it. I'm telling you as a witness, I'm testifying on behalf of Michael Jordan that he would average 40 a night. If we see guys,
no, he got it for that word. That's the best way he can explain it. Like, I don't know how he gonna do it, but he gonna do it, bro.
I'm not here to break it down and decipher it. I'm telling you as a witness, I'm testifying on behalf of Michael Jeffrey Jordan that he would average 40 a night. If we see guys averaging 30,
right,
and 35, with all due respect, that don't have the arsenal that he has offensively.
Well, you know you're going to have to add that three ball. You got to add the three ball to get to 40. Because you look at the guys, Harden was the last guy. I think Harden averaged
He had 37. He was
and
averaging
that's
37. No three ball though. Like not really shooting the three ball. Now they can't touch him. They gotta get out that paint in 3 seconds. 40, no doubt.
Three, he put that
40,
in.
no doubt.
Obviously,
Yeah.
the free throw. Jordan went to the free throw line a lot. He didn't go as much as Harden, but I don't know how you get to 40 without that three ball.
Well, Jordan's going to go to the free throw line more than he did back then because we were able to beat him up, and it was ignored to a certain extent.
Okay.
So, and he added the three ball in his career. We watched him against the Blazers knock down three. That wasn't his specialty.
Right.
But it wasn't like he was a liability shooting the basketball. Michael Jordan would average whatever he wanted to average.
No, his numbers would definitely be inflated. If you thought James Harden got to the line a lot, Jordan would average 20 free throws probably every night. You got to understand, he would evolve into this era. You know, the Jordan
Really,
that we
though,
saw
that's
young,
what I'm saying, though.
athletic, to the basket.
That's also a thing too. He's definitely gonna adapt to the era like that. All right, we gotta shoot three balls. Let me get work on the three ball a little more there. Like, come on, we gotta use our brains here.
Based on what we've seen in this era, you would see a Jordan probably shooting more threes too. So he would definitely evolve. He averaging 35 at one point. I could see him really pushing that to 40. I don't know about 50, 60, but mid 40s. I could see that possibly happening.
I don't know if he'll shoot
That's what I'm
75% from the field, but Paul, for his career, I think he averaged like 8.5, 8.8 free throw attempts per game. So that's at least gonna double. That's gonna be 20 per game in today's age. And also, pace and space. Think about how physical the game was back then. You pretty much get put on your back every time you went to the bucket. Now all of a sudden somebody blows on your wrist or hits your hand, that's a foul. Even though he would have taken more threes if he lived in today's age, still his mid-range game was on point. His skill level, he still will be considered one of the most skilled, if not the most skilled in the league today. I don't know 75%, but he'll be averaging in the 40s for sure.
What both of you guys are saying is right. The pace has increased. The three-point shot has increased.
Watch your fucking head.
Players up front have gotten smaller. So now driving to the basket, he gonna be dunking on everybody.
Yeah.
Just think about that. Like KD is like a 4 in today's game. So now and then here's the other thing. If Harden can average 36, 37 right now, James Harden is averaging that right now. He's getting none of those points off his defense. Jordan gonna be getting steals. He gonna be getting blocks. He gonna be out on fast break. I say about 40.
When you live with
I'm
moderate.
saying about 45, y'all. For real though, mid 40s for a fact, bro. It's too different.
We would be having a conversation, can somebody average 50 besides Will? He'll be like 47, 48. I really believe it.
1 is the best, 5 is subpar, all right? Not so good. So you get a chance to rank 1 through 5. Psychologically, how do you rank Michael Jordan?
The scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
1.
1. Ball handling.
1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Defender.
1.
Mid-range jumper.
0. Better than 1.
Oh.
Like I said, he was a pure shooter. I don't think anybody in the league at that point was shooting the ball better than him. He was shooting 50+% from the field at the guard position, shooting all J's. You have to be a pure shooter. And everything was touching bottoms. 1, 0. You go 0 with that one.
What do you think Jordan will average? Where do you think he would fit in?
He can adapt his game to anything. He would fit in as the best player in the league. That's what he would be. And, I feel like he'll have more possessions to do more things, but there's also more athleticism in his game. There's more length in his game, but, it's also more space for MJ to go to work. So, we'll never know, but for sure, he's a masterful basketball player, like we've been saying. His skill level is unmatched. So, of course, he'll do numbers in this league today.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and tell me, how many points do you think Michael Jordan would average in today's NBA? Would he
That's a fact, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. How many y'all think MJ would average in today's NBA? I got MJ 45, like 44, some shit like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He would be wildin'. Straight wild. Too much space, too much. They gotta get out the paint, man. I didn't know they could stand in the paint in his era, man. That's crazy. But if y'all enjoyed this Michael Jordan reaction, man, make sure you click on the last Michael Jordan reaction on your screen right now. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Tell me which one you react to next. Turn on post notifications. Follow me on the gram at Lil Unc Official. Link in the description, man. And I'm out. My Models affiliate link is also in the description. Want to help your boy out too. You're looking to shop at Models. Now I'm out of here.